Hello students, and we are back with the second part of the series on Indian polity for combined defense services. It will prove useful to you for any and all defense entrance exams like CDS, AFCAT, NDA, whatever you are preparing for. I suggest that you go through this with utmost diligence. Okay, so let's start. Which article is related to the CAG, Comptroller and Auditor General of India? The first option is Article 124, which relates to the Supreme Court. So this is not the one. Article 360, which relates to financial emergency. Article 148, which is the article related to CAG. So that is our answer. And the last one is Article 352, which relates to national emergency. Second question. Who is the Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha? Options are Somnath Chatterjee, M. Thambidurai, Harivansh Narayan Singh, and Sumitra Mahajan. Somnath Chatterjee used to be the Speaker of Lok Sabha. He is not anymore. Harivansh Narayan Singh is the Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha. Sumitra Mahajan is the Speaker of Lok Sabha. And the correct answer is M. Thambidurai. He is the current Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. Third question. First effort at drafting a Dominion status constitution for India was made in response to what? Options are Minto-Moller reforms, Montagu-Chelmsford reforms, Simon Commission, or the Rowlatt Act. The correct answer is Simon Commission. Who was not a member of the Constituent Assembly? Options are Sardar Patel, Loknayak Jayaprakash Narayan, K.M. Munshi, or B.R. Ambedkar. The correct answer is Loknayak Jayaprakash Narayan. Moving on. Which act created the office of the Secretary of State for India? So there was the Viceroy, and above him there was the Secretary of State for India, who was the leading political authority for India. Options are Government of India Act 1935, Government of India Act 1858, Indian Councils Act of 1909, or the Rowlatt Act of 1919. Students, the correct answer here is Government of India Act 1858. After the mutiny of 1857, this act was brought and a lot of administrative changes were made. Now, which act was known as the Act for the Good Government of India? Options are Charter Act of 1833, Government of India Act 1858, Regulating Act of 1773, or the Indian Councils Act 1861. The correct answer is, again, the Government of India Act 1858. The mutiny of 1857 showed the British that there were a lot of loopholes in the administration of India, and so this act was brought forward. Moving on. Who appoints the Attorney General of India? The President, the Prime Minister, the Supreme Court, or the Lok Sabha? The Attorney General forms a part of the executive branch, and therefore all executive appointments are made by the President of India. Which article relates to the official language of the Union of India? Options are Article 300A, Article 343, Article 214, or Article 52. Article 52 relates to the President of India. Article 214 relates to the High Courts, if I am not wrong. Just let me check upon that. Yes, it relates to the High Courts. Article 343 is the one we want. That is the official language of the Union of India is mentioned in Article 343. Article 300A relates to the legal right to property. Moving on. Who was the first foreign minister of Free India? Pretty easy question if you are familiar with the history. Jawaharlal Nehru, Sachidanand Singh, M.N. Rao, Sardar Patel. The correct answer is Jawaharlal Nehru. Moving on. First session of the Constituent Assembly was held on. Now these are very close-cut options. 8 December 1946, 6 December 1946, 9 December, or 10 December 1946. The correct answer is 9 December 1946. These are the kinds of questions which will confuse you in the exam, and therefore you must by heart these dates because they are unique and singularly important. Moving on, which article relates to NCST, the National Commission for STs? 338, 338A, 124, or 356? 356 relates to the state emergency, 124 relates to the Supreme Courts, 338 relates to the National Commission on Scheduled Castes, and 338A relates to National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. that is NCSTs. So that is our answer. The idea of the Constitution was first of all given by M.N. Roy, C. Rajgopalachari, C.R. Das, or C.F. Andrews. So this is the first option is our answer, M.N. Roy. He was a communist leader of those times and he was a prominent freedom fighter as well. Which of the following is not a basic feature of the Indian Constitution? Options are parliamentary system, federal government, independence of judiciary, or presidential system. The presidential system, obviously we do not follow that. Here the president is only the ceremonial head and real executive authority lies with the Prime Minister. Moving on, which one of the following was not a feature of the Government of India Act 1935? Options are provincial autonomy, bicameral legislature, diarchy of centre as well as state, all India federation. The correct answer is diarchy of centre as well as state. You cannot have dual government at the center as well as the state. By which act was bicameralism introduced in India? Options are GOI Act 1919, GOI Act 1858, Indian Councils Act 1909, or Rowlatt Act 1919. The correct option is GOI Act 1919. The suspension of fundamental rights during emergency as a feature has been borrowed from. So these are the various countries. Various features have been borrowed in the Indian Constitution from various constitutions of other countries. Options are France, no, we took the idea of liberty, equality and fraternity from there. Ireland, which gave us the feature of directive principle of state policy. USA gave us the federal form of government. So the option is Germany, or more specifically the Weimar Republic Constitution. Moving on. The feature procedure established by law. Procedure established by law in the Indian Constitution is based on the Indian Councils Act 1861, Constitution of UK, Japanese Constitution, or the Constitution of USA. So the correct answer here is Japanese Constitution. Procedure established by law means what? It means that no matter the morality or the right or wrongs of a situation, what has been given in the law, what has been formulated as the law, will be the procedure, will be the method followed to do something, or will be the method followed to adjudicate on some matter. Last question. Language of preamble in India is a feature taken from the Constitution of. Now this is a very unique question and many books, many notes, many coaching institutes will provide you with various sources for various features of our Constitution, but almost all of them will be lacking in this particular feature, the language of the preamble. It's quite innocent sounding, but it's very, very important and candidates do always tend to miss out on these kind of unique things. So the options are UK, no, we got the parliamentary system from over there. USA, the federal form of government. Germany, the emergency power provision. Australia. Now Australia has already given us the feature of concurrent list, but it has also given us the language of our preamble. That feature has been borrowed from Australia. So yes, these were all the questions for second part of Indian Polity series on Combined Defense Services and other defense entrance exams. Do let us know your views, like, share and subscribe this channel. Share this video with your friends who are preparing as well. And do let us know what further requests, demands, adjustments you have, if any. And we'll be looking forward to hearing from you. And we'll be coming soon with the third part of this series. Thank you, God bless and Godspeed.